Hi, I'm Lewis. This is going to be a short video just breaking down these surface level ideas and general functionality for my line trace reverb system. I've uploaded these blueprints to Blueprint UE, which is a website that allows you to explore these blueprints yourself. I've added links to the blueprints for each section in the description, and you can use these to follow along or reference after. The system works by getting the actors forward, right and up vectors, with which we calculate the left, back, diagonal and the 4 vertical vectors from that. At the end, we feed all of these vectors into an array. Using the vectors from the array we set previously, we use a for each loop to perform line traces for each of the directions. Again, returning these results into 2 separate arrays, one for the vertical distances and one for the horizontal distances. The vertical average is calculated first, using a for each loop, feeding the vertical distances into a dynamic weighted moving average float node. Upon completion, we set the final value to the height average float and move on to sorting and buffering the horizontal values. The horizontal floats are sorted in ascending order, smallest to largest. We do this to provide a more consistent final value when it comes to averaging the horizontal floats. Since the array is always calculated top to bottom, if the first value was really small and the other values were really big, it would skew the results slightly towards the smaller value. I found that this caused issues with the calculation of larger rooms, so setting it up this way not only remedied that, but it helped solve the issues of the players standing close to walls or any objects that would block the trace channel. Finally, we calculate the horizontal average and we add the height average to it, again adding those results into an array. Once this array has accumulated 10 entries, we average all of those 10 indexes to get our final result, which is then sent to the RTPC and Wwise. Of course, this system works better the faster it ticks, and for the purpose of demonstration I used it alongside event tick, but there's also a consideration to be made for performance and resource usage, so my current solution was to only have it working if the player's velocity is greater than 0. However, this doesn't cover the issue of if the player is standing still and the environment is changing around them. The space might change drastically, but the system isn't ticking and calculating. To account for this, when the player velocity reaches 0, the calculations are performed another 6 times with a delay of 20 ticks. You can see this in action here. So that covers the surface level functionality and ideas behind this system. It needs some improvement, and I've had some ideas on further streamlining this using data tables, but again, explore these blueprints via the links in the description, and if you can think of any ways to improve them, then feel free to try it. You can also find my social links, website link and music credits down in the description too. Thank you, and yeah, take it easy.